Okay, welcome to my yellow hypersomnia video day 5 recording. I said yellow because for some reason the lighting tonight is providing, at least in my opinion, a very yellow color. Maybe it's green. It probably looks disgusting to see. Hesitant about even posting this video. But again, I wanted to be completely real with everything, so I'll proceed. So I've already gone over a couple topics. Last was the cognitive memory aspect of being affected by hypersomnia, so I'm going to cross those off my list. Yeah, let me get those. Memory, I was supposed to be number 5, but I included the cognitive aspect. So let's go with tonight will be probably like a controversial subject in an aspect, and maybe hard for some of those close to me to understand, or maybe those in my family, or there's a part of a generation that find things hard to understand, just based on some sort of bias. So I'll talk about the effects of alcohol and marijuana on my hypersomnia. Historically, my background, I'm Irish. Recently I found out I'm 10% Japanese, which I'm attributing to my slanty eyes, but and that's not any sort of derogatory statement. Just I have smaller set of eyes. Coming from my Irish background, I've had an Irish family that's been very happy, and I've seen a very responsible drinking pattern. I don't want to mislead anyone in any sort of way. Yes, as an Irish family, they do drink, but I've never seen violence. I've never seen any sort of like outrageous stupidity due to that, and so I want to kind of tie that in. So as a person with hypersomnia, when I have when I drink alcohol, probably the first drink and a half or so, I can start to feel the sedative effects. I can start to be a little bit slowed down or tired from that, but and I'm going to keep resurfacing this. I feel also a release of dopamine and a wakefulness from drinking the alcohol. I also find that if I'm eating like if I'm eating like a full meal, actually I'm going to bring something else up interesting that I actually encountered tonight, or I just thought of tonight. But if I'm eating a meal, like I'm eating steak or like spaghetti or like something full, it also wakes me up at the same time. And you know what I realized tonight is a lot of times I will try to like prepare a meal for myself and my girlfriend, like a big meal. Like, so I've got to chop up vegetables, and I've got to cook bacon on the side to mix it into some sort of casserole or a pasta. And that it's a long process that I'm somehow using that to stay awake for that next hour or that next hour and a half. But going back to alcohol, I don't condone anyone to drink, and unless it's done responsibly. Please understand that. And I have had 3 beers tonight, I just want to say that. And again, all these recordings are pure honesty. So I don't want to. If you disagree with something I'm saying, or you disagree at the moment or something, just hold your breath. This is just a day in the life of me. You know, this is not how I live every day. You're seeing this. This is a Sunday right now at 7:16 p.m. So there's something, and I would like someone to disagree with me that hasn't had like a reasonable American history with drinking alcohol. Like if you've never drank before in your life, or you've had a drink once every 10 years, then this won't make sense to you. But if you're someone that's had a few drinks a year, or a couple drinks a month or something like that, then you probably understand there's something that comes with drinking like an alcoholic beverage, like a beer or something like that, that it kind of keeps you awake. It's stimulating. Maybe it's the carbonation in a beer, or maybe it's the sugar in a whiskey. I'm not sure what that is, okay? But like, you can understand there's a stimulant effect from drinking, okay? As a hypersomniac, I recognize that, and this is one of the things that I utilize on occasion, okay? I don't condone excessive drinking or drinking regularly or whatever. I condone what you think is proper for your body and your situation and what is working, okay? That being said, as a hypersomniac, I feel like there are times where if I have a beer, I can continue my wakefulness from drinking, as alcohol becomes some sort of a stimulant, okay? And that's where I'm going to shift now into marijuana. Again, unpopular topic, and maybe not something people want to hear or something like that, but I'm like, all these diaries are completely honest, and I will say things that I only know to be fact, and one of those is that marijuana has two base forms. One is indica, one is sativa. Indica based marijuana is a sedative by nature. It is a body numbing, pain killing, completely natural sedative. Sativa by nature is a psychoactive, not psychotic, not psycho, you're crazy, not sociopath. Sativa is a psychoactive stimulant which releases dopamine in your brain, stimulates your awareness, stimulates your cognitive ability, stimulates your communicative ability, your creative ability, your ability to actually probably be present in the ever unfolding world in front of you. So I, as a hypersomniac, find that smoking sativa or ingesting it in edible form gives me temporary relief from my hypersomniac effects. So, and what I mean by temporary relief is, instead of feeling like it's I need to close my eyes, I need to close my eyes, I need to close my eyes and go to sleep right now, it feels like, okay, I'm tired, but I can do this right now. And that's not a intoxicated effect, and that's not a delusional effect or any sort of like sensory disruptive effect, that's a okay. You have the mental willfulness at that point, because hypersomnia takes away a lot from your willfulness. Okay, like you can want to be awake, but how willing are you to be awake? And if something is taking away from your willfulness to do that, like that's like, just think about that. And maybe it's hard to process, and it probably really is, but I'm telling you that's what's happening. So I guess in closing, there are times where I drink a beer, I have a beer or two or three, and it's a stimulatory effect. There are times when I ingest marijuana or smoke marijuana, and it's a stimulatory effect. And those are two very natural substances, two very readable substances. I had hoped marijuana as a herb, as a very natural plant-based substance, I had hoped that would have given me the missing piece of the puzzle, but it doesn't. And there's something deeper, psychoactive happening, that even a chemical so complex that they don't even know all of its molecules yet, that chemical can't even fix this problem. So there's something happening more neurological and deeper that just needs to be found out. That's all I can say. Like, I don't want to take a substance. I want to wake up, drink water, and go to, delicatessen down the street, or the Subway sandwich off, like, place down the street, and just get a regular sandwich. And I want to, maybe at lunchtime, go get or in the morning, just go get a coffee and think, oh wow, I should only drink half this coffee because, wow, I'm really energized right now. I want to do that. And it doesn't work. At least not now. Not with hypersomnia. And I say not now, but really I mean not ever.